Hey, what is going down? And thanks for joining us for WMC episode 82 now. We're getting up there. But yeah, it's a fantastic Friday. I don't actually have to work tomorrow. So, yeah, awesome. Let's bring out Mr. Wentzilla.
Hey, what's happening? How's it going?
Rocking some
No
new
work Saturday.
shirts. Yeah, no work Saturday. We got some,
Actually, I've shown these ones off before. They're pretty fancy pants.
yeah, fancy.
Got them from Ollie's. So,
Oh,
$4 well spent.
imagine. Well, yeah, they do cover your eyes and avert the sun, I guess. So, whatever.
Yeah,
Hmm,
it
you do
worked.
what you do. All right. Well, yeah, let's not mess around too much. We'll get our guest for this evening, Mr. Sig Toy Arts.
Hi guys.
What's up?
What
Oh, I
up?
think their iPad thing fell down again.
Hold on, I got it. I thought I was moving it to the other side. There
It
you
was like
go.
it's like you had the camera. It was like a victim in a locker hiding from like a killer or something. Like a movie.
There you go. It's all fixed now.
Here we go.
There you go. There it is. Man, my camera it's got a wide lens. Anywho,
It
how is
does.
everybody?
Great.
Good,
How are
good,
you?
man.
Thanks for joining us. I guess we were chatting a bit about the show. I don't think I've streamed with you since my very first stream on Toy Domination way back in
That's
the day.
crazy.
That is crazy. He just kind of kept falling through the cracks. I was like, gotta have that guy on. Gotta have that guy on. But yeah, like you said, you were busy on Fridays, but we got you now. You're all ours.
Like gold dust.
Yeah, all your base are
Gold dust.
all your
He doesn't
base.
know wrestling. Rad knows zero wrestling.
I
I
know,
know.
So,
I know
Also,
gold
that's
dust and shit like that. I'm not like in a cave or something as far as wrestling goes.
where's
also
Goldust do right now? Do you know, Rad?
He does stuff with gold dust somewhere.
gold dust. Let me close
He's
this
a
door.
he's one of the
I know he's Dusty Rhodes' kid.
he is, but he's also one of the coaches with AEW, like one of the
How,
guys in back.
how would I know that? How would I know
I
that?
don't know. Maybe you would.
If you
Uh,
studied,
if I took notes on Monday nights for Monday Night Raw to do a show on Tuesday
Which
night.
is a great segue into one of the best wrestling shows ever. Raw Wrestling Recap on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. on Grown Ass Men Toys, me, Comrade, Collective 425, and Marvelous Fox. So,
I love that
if you
show, man.
guys, it's the
Yeah,
best, man.
I reached out to them because they're like, "Hey, you want to do a toy tour or whatever the fuck?" I reached out to them and I
Yeah.
was like, "Dude, I would
Uh,
love it." They were like, "Dude, we'd love you, Avian." I fell through the cracks again. And also, when I said gold dust falling through the cracks, that was a Clean Your Wagon reference. If anybody knows that reference,
no.
Paint your wagon.
Paint Your Wagon. It's a Clint Eastwood movie,
No.
and it's a musical, so that's crazy.
What else? I don't know what else I remember from. I remember that clown guy used to have like a second clown guy, and they would like come out from under the mat and crap like that. Or was I not supposed to say there was a second guy? Did I break the illusion? Doink the clown.
I don't know what you're saying right now.
Doink the clown. Hell yeah! It
You
was a
don't know
midget.
about
Oh,
Doink the
I mean,
clown?
Doink.
sorry, not a midget. Excuse my vernacular. It was a hothead.
Oh yeah. All right. Enough wrestling talk. We're here to talk toys, but we're gonna check out the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah.
Let's see who's here. The dragon.
Ooh.
I got those pictures too. Dude, that was hilarious.
Bear. Bear.
All right, we got Bjorn in the chat. He's first, of course. Thank you very much, Bjorn.
Bjorn.
We have Mudhorn Station. Ian Sweeney is in the chat. We've got Jerry. Oh, Jerry's working again, man. Boo.
She works nights all the time.
So do we.
Earplugs in.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got. Oh, I don't know. Were we giving something away, Tone? I don't know. Like, what were you trying to win?
If you're here, you won.
Yeah, you
You
won.
already won.
You win. There you go. There you go. Then we got Lord of Thane. He's staying up late to check it out tonight. Thank you so much.
He's in Miami, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, he's not staying up that late. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But oh, that must be like, yeah, that must be is that? Let us know in the chat if that's horrible to get used to that time change. That would be nuts, man. I went
That
through
would be weird.
I went through the 1 hour time change from Indiana to like Illinois, and it was friggin' weird. Like makes you
Yeah.
feel, yeah, it's weird.
Jet lag.
Then we've got, oh yeah, totally. We got Triple D Outpost in the chat. We have Task Force Figures and Games. We got Fat
Good
Red Food
evening.
also in the chat. We have
Rich.
Pirates of the Galaxy.
What
So
up?
check out Whip Wednesday, and I don't know. Are you keeping it at 6 p.m. Pirates, or are we still doing 5? Just let us know in the chat. And then what else we got here? Mudhorn Station. I got All right. Well, I probably missed a couple people, but we'll circle back around in the chat in a little bit. All right, Sig. Why don't you tell these humanoids a little bit about yourself and why you got into doing this crazy collecting and stuff?
I grew up in the 80s, so it's all Ronald Reagan's
There you
fault for opening the floodgates to
go.
advertising to kids. And they sold me Transformers, He-Man, G.I. Joe, Silverhawks, Mask, Smurfs, like you on and on, all those 80s rad uh, cartoons and toys. And I was, huh? It was all for me, yo. I'm still doing it
Oh
right now.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I had
this
to
is
do an
my
interview for like a Oh, go ahead. Your merman.
uh, yeah, for freaking 40-year homie right here.
There you
That's
go. That was your
wild.
favorite He-Man figure.
It was, man, and I didn't know it was, but I asked my mom a couple years ago. I'm like, "Hey, remember He-Man and all that?" She goes, "Yeah." She's like, "Why'd you buy me Merman?" She goes, "Yeah, that's the one you wanted, you little weirdo." I was like, "Oh, He-Man was right there, Skeletor was right there, and I had to get the fish guy." So yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
I guess it was my favorite. He was green and he was crazy looking, Like
Yeah, I
He-Man
used to
was
love
boring.
to the old toy commercials were awesome too when they were smashing down walls and they're like imagine like
Yeah,
that was your job in the 80s, like you would be like, all right, well I gotta go work do this thing for like Kenner and
super.
build like build Tatooine with little like houses that they can like
Yeah.
Yeah,
smash
yeah.
into and shit. Fuck it.
Dude, that's why my shit looks like the way it is, because the other J.C. Penney catalogs, the commercials, the the listings of what toys will be coming out in the year or whatever the hell, all those displays, man. I was like, hell yes.
Yeah, I used to stare at this. There used to be a pack in with some of the GI Joe vehicles. So when I was a kid, I had like the one that was a fold out poster, and someone had like made this awesome desert scene, and all the GI Joes were standing there with all the like numbers to put into your order sheet, so you can send away and order these fucking figures. So that's crazy, dude.
Those
Must see.
insidious bastards. They're like, don't forget this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, this guy is like the same, but he's a slightly different color, so you need him too.
Right.
Oh
Or how about
man.
this guy we just painted all black? You mean Snake Eyes? He's the most popular guy in the line.
Yeah. Well, that was the guy too. When you watch one of the documentaries, they're like, "Yeah, we just didn't put any decal on Snake Eyes because we had to like cut costs on the whole line." Like,
Word.
so yeah, that's why Snake Eyes is just black, and he ended up being like the most popular character. So there you go.
And that scheme still works. I just made this dude,
Oh yeah.
and he's just completely black, Snake Eye style.
Is that a
Y-
Cosmic Legions buck?
Yeah, he's a dragon ninja guy. Dragon ninja guy. Ninja guy.
That's crazy. Like, like, the only thing that would make him cooler if he was like a dragon ninja robot. That would be like the ultimate.
I mean, he's got tubes and shit. We don't
Yeah,
know
I
what
guess he's a
what
robot.
keeps him ticking.
It looks like those
This is the
guys from Mass
radiator.
Effect. A radiator, his radiator.
Beep, beep, boop.
Gonna drain it every once in a while, refresh it.
I gotta drain my radiator. I gotta go in for a Jiffy Lube.
Yeah. All right. And then yeah, so we
Yeah,
might
so
as
I
well yeah, go ahead.
grew up in grew up in the 80s, being a total fanboy. Then I realized I like to draw, started drawing comic books, and when all those Marvel Legends toys came out, it just fueled that fire. Then DC, Gunpla, and now Mythic Legions, Acid Rain, Star Wars. It's just been like one long trajectory for me.
All the most
That's
expensive
awesome.
lines to collect too.
I know, and I was fucking broke my whole life, man. So that's why I overdo it now, as a no one to tell me no.
Yeah, exactly, man. You start getting a little bit of coin. He's like,
Yeah,
nobody can tell me how to spend my money.
right.
That's wise. All right,
Uh,
well let's start rocking and rolling into some of these pictures because there is a lot of pictures. and I grouped them as well as I could. But this is your basic setup. I had to zoom it a bit,
Oh yeah.
so it's a little bit blurry. But this is your wall. I remember. You used to have like a giant
If
creature behind there, didn't you? Like a big.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, do you want me to do a pan live so the
yeah, if
show
you want to do that
the
too,
show
man.
can do it?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's see. Let's
That's
see.
more better.
That is more better. Let me turn this bad boy around.
I don't think more better is proper English, Rad.
It is.
It is
Whoa, I
somewhat.
was gonna ask you also, Rad. So, all right. So, if you guys haven't heard this, I just want to hear it live. Rad, no, I want to go back to Rad's face real quick.
All right. Well, just give me a second here.
All
All
right.
right.
So, when you put stickers on like the boat that you just made, what are those called?
Decals?
Decal. Decals.
Decals? Decals?
Dude, when I was watching your videos, I was like, what is he saying? You call it
Decals.
decals?
Yeah, just decals.
It's
Deckler.
decals.
We call them
Decals.
decals down here.
Yeah, man, that sounds pretty southern, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man. When I was
Whatever.
watching your video, I was like, what did he say? So, yeah,
I
it
don't
caught
know.
me off guard.
I don't know. I've heard both, so I was just like decals. It's easier. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's Canadian.
Yeah, it might be, man. We spell color
What you
without
gonna do?
with a U instead of
That's cooler though. That's way cooler.
it's that fancy French
Color.
velour.
Cooler. All right, let's check out your stuff. I'm sorry. I just had to.
Are
No
you
problem. Just give
satisfied,
me
Wenzel? Are
Yeah,
you
I had to
satisfied?
bust on you.
All right, man.
uh,
Okay, let's get
this is
into
just a
sit.
quick pan so you can see that the blurred photo. Starts with these
Okay.
Joy Toy mechs here. It's like
Hell yeah.
the Night Witches Depot. They're all chicks and they're all mechanics. They get the mechs going.
Can you get more in there? Like a little
Yeah.
closer?
Let me get this off of here real quick.
Come closer.
There we. Yeah,
Oh yeah, look at that right in there.
that's cool. I love the Joy Toy stuff, man. Like all the builds, like the buildings and stuff. I use them all the time in the background. Like I use it for like the tower's great. Do you buy a lot of the buildings?
No, this is it right here. Just the Mecha Depot.
Okay.
I like that. I
See
build the
some
rest.
see some custom stuff over there.
Oh, I like that
Yeah.
that GI Joe vehicle there. That was it, the Skyhawk.
Oh, right on. Oh, yeah.
It looks like you
Right in there.
customized the hell out of that thing.
Yeah, I wanted to match like the 303 Marines from Acid Rain.
Is that
They got an
that's?
Indiana Jones truck back there.
Oh yeah, there's Indiana Jones all done up. Statue is fucking cool.
Oh yeah, I made that from a Ocean Master, like a cheap Aquaman toy.
That's cool. That's an awesome statue.
Oh, dude, that's a good idea. I saw
Here's the
people do
Aquaman.
like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Wow, it actually looks like stone too. Like holy shit, that looks good.
Yeah, so
Look at all those.
beautiful, man.
Oh man, Brian would be losing his mind. Should have made it to the show tonight, Brian. Look at all this
Yeah,
acid rain.
Brian, had to go spend time with your wife on her happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah, make sure you tell her you gave up your absorbent salary for tonight's show to be with her.
Yeah, you didn't cut out the paycheck for this one, man.
Oh, he's getting docked pay for sure. Look at that, the ATST on the tanks. That's freaking cool.
That's so cool.
Call it the Ugly Duckling. It looks like a duck.
Yeah, it totally
cool.
does. Oh, that tank, that Walker tank. Oh, look, I love the graffiti tank. That's fucking cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's wild.
So is that
I
like
can't.
is
I
that
can't do that stuff.
is that tank like inoperative then? It's like an old relic.
Yeah, it's in a junkyard right there.
Sweet. I'd totally get that out of the junkyard and fix it up. I wouldn't even repaint it.
I totally want to send you something to freaking graffiti and weather up, man.
I'm down.
Gnarly.
That's so cool. Oh, I like that little tank, dude.
You should just do a live stream of this, like, just set the cam down and move them around and stuff.
These are Roblox tank bottoms right there that I put on this.
That's cool. And then
Customized some
what's the
ants.
name of your station, of your
Area 42.
Area 42? Okay.
And
In
these tower
location,
coming out of there.
where's your
Huh?
location at? Like, what's the lore? What's the story behind this?
Well, they had a Stargate at this facility, and when the whole world went to shit, these 303rd Marines got the job to safeguard this Stargate.
Okay.
And that's the commander right there, Commander Kelsey, and that's my avatar right next to her there.
I love that it's
You
just
gotta,
fun.
you gotta pull the avatar out and show us a little closer,
All right.
because I love the avatars, man. If you can, don't knock anything freaking over,
No, I
man.
totally can. See with the light.
That's cool. Heck yeah.
That's
Oh, we
gnarly.
use the acid rain buck. You fancy avatar.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Mine's on a joy toy.
So yeah, so she's in command of safeguarding this Stargate, but shit keeps coming through there. Like these aliens here.
Oh, the Tau.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Tal's coming through the Stargate, among other things. If the the deeper you go into my Instagram, the more missions and instances you'll see of them trying to plug that Stargate back up, you know. There's always something crazy going on. I mean, coming out of there, so.
That's nuts, man. I like the foam. The foam looks like it's like a great paint job on that too.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the stereo packaging equipment.
It almost looks like an engine block or something.
Love the detail, man. I don't think I saw the graffiti tank on your IG yet, so I'll have to go back and find it.
Yeah, it's deep. It's back in there.
I love the tattered cloth and stuff on the front of the building too. That's really dope.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just a strip of masking tape all the way around, all the way across, and it droop and paint it, you know?
It doesn't look like
that's a
masking tape.
great idea.
That is
So,
masking tape.
toothpicks, masking tape, paint with her.
There you go.
Dude, do you have a video of that somewhere?
I don't videotape my process because I just work out of here. Here's my studio.
That's awesome.
It's just a bunch of garbage right here, you know? So
Yeah.
it's not very some mythically
When
just.
Rad came over, I was like, dude, I'm not
Right.
gonna vacuum the floor, so this is what it looks like. And I don't even do what he does. He does printing, so I'm just sanding and tremoling.
I'm working on a UFC mat right now.
Dude, yes. I got the arena. It's kind of like it's set up like a UFC. And I
I
wanted, yeah, that's awesome.
I paint the real ones, so I thought I'd make a little diorama one.
That's awesome.
That is gnarly, dude. Holy crap.
So yeah, that Area 42, you know, they have to sit there and guard that Stargate, and no matter what comes through, they cannot destroy the Stargate because it's one of the most important artifacts that humanity has. So they just have to eat whatever the hell comes through there, you know?
There
That's
we go.
crazy. So yeah, here's the whole spread kind of thing. So yeah, man, that's crazy. So crazy. You do so much with such like a smaller. I know it's not small, but like with the space that you've got there, there's so much going on. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah, because you
realized,
still have like a room around you. It's not,
right.
it's
It,
kind of
it's
nice.
it's instead of a dresser against a wall, that's what I have.
Yeah,
So my
it's
dresser's in
awesome.
my closet. You know, I open the closet door and get my clothes out of there. And also, I don't try to own a lot of things. I mostly dedicate my space to art. So that's why this
except
Yeah.
shit looks like
except
this.
for awesome acid rain and joy toy
Hey,
factory.
that's art. That's art, baby.
Yeah, that's art. All of this to me is art. This is my art choice of medium or whatever you want to call it.
So you're not getting like full lines of stuff unless it's for like toy photography, but more of like special to you or
Yeah,
something
always. That's the number
speaks to you.
one. Yeah, that's the number
Awesome.
one drive is whatever I think is cool, and after that, I'm gonna lore it because I'm a storyteller. I love like from my comic book background and concept art. I like a little caption, like an encyclopedic caption next to anything that I make, or and that's why all my captions on IG it have a lore on it. It's not just, oh, here's a helicopter. Like, no, this thing medevacs blah 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 every 15 minutes. It's got 39,000 holes in it, patched, reworked,
Yeah,
shit like that.
I don't do all that either, man. I'm sorry. It's too much, man. Like
That's I love to do it. You know, it's like to me, it's not like too much. It's like I'll see you guys later. I got to write a story about
Fat
this
Red
dragon.
Foo too, man. Like Fat Red Foo, Pirates, all you guys all have some great lore. Like it's very
Cheers.
interesting and it kind of shows like you know, a picture says like 1,000 words, but you actually put it to
Exactly.
where you can visualize it even better. So
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I
I
was
enjoy it.
you're not just an awesome customizer, dude. We're gonna get into some of your photos, man. You can take some great toy photos. So this is
Oh,
your
thank you, Rat. Oh, sorry. No.
so this is your I laughed in this. I took a still out of that reel, but you put your Mythic Legion's dragon into your setup on top there or whatever. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch my Area 42 base into this Castle Ruins Mythic Legions display. So the
Ooh.
dragon will be out in like almost a year and a half or 2 years. So I have like a year and a half to convert Area 42 into like these Castle Ruins.
Why don't you just put it on
Mm.
top like they're underground and like the other ones?
That'd be awesome, but I have different plans for my acid rain.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we look forward to the
Top secret.
new setup. Top secret. Yeah.
It's they're going on different shelves, but they will have backgrounds like one will be a mech garage. The next shelf will be like, staging for the troops. The next one will be like the vehicles, the command center, whatever. Kind of like what
Now,
Dom does with his.
were you at Legion Con?
I'm sorry.
Were you at Legion Con last year?
Not this year. Last year I did. Not
Okay.
not this.
I
I'm not 24. I went to 23.
okay. I was at
Just to
24. It
clarify.
was my first time.
Oh man, I missed you.
It's pretty cool. But
I
yeah, they had a lot of cool stuff.
I saw Dom at 23 and I looked at him right in his face and I was like, that's not Dom. But it was. So I never interacted with him. Isn't that crazy?
Oh wow, that's
I didn't,
crazy.
yeah, I didn't, like my brain would not accept that he was
Oh,
off of
weird. Does he
YouTube.
look that different in person? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Guess I'll find out when we go to Joe Fest this year. He's supposed to be there too, so that'll be
Oh,
pretty
I
cool.
love that photo. Brrr.
Oh yeah, dude. That's all I can hear is like the hum of the minigun and like motor. When
Yeah.
you see something like that,
Yep.
so
The
wicked.
Gundam style. Brrr. Brrr. That's my avatar as a Marine in the 303s. Um, that's me and my name is Can't Get Right.
Yeah, get right. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's my call name or whatever the hell. Can't Get Right.
Huh.
I got it from the Red Tails. I think one of the mechanics was his name Can't Get Right.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, that's the best nickname I've ever heard of. And it fits me to a
Yeah.
T. I just can't get right.
Yeah, these troopers are awesome looking in the setup.
Fucking love them, man.
Look at that rifle. Wham, you're
It's
dead.
Yeah.
sick, right?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
sniper. This is my ghost face unit. That's why they all have like white faces on it.
Oh, okay. This was
Uh,
awesome too. Holy crap.
there's another avatar of mine, but it's the Cosmic Legion's 6-inch.
That's
It's right
dope.
here.
Oh yeah. I've seen that one
Yeah,
on your
a couple
IG.
years old. Couple years old. Two lightsabers, cause fuck it.
Why not, eh? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this is cool.
I have the two hands. I'm a Musashi fan, so
Oh, there you go. That's cool, man. Holy crap.
yeah.
Yeah, these photos are like just awesome, dude. I had to
I
blow this
love
up a little bit. Came in small for some reason. So
My goal is to make it look like war photography. Like if you ever look at World War II
Oh,
photos or whatever, they all look like this. The background is a fucking mess. They're all huddled together. It's crazy out there, you know. So I wanted to look
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, like
I
kind
totally
of
get that.
vintage. Yeah. Thank you.
And then another,
Yeah.
dude, this was sick. I was like, what?
It is so sick. That's a bat cycle with
Okay. Yeah.
some Star Wars stap guns. See the top of the staps on the
Oh
side of the
yeah,
gun, and
yeah.
then some Gundam shoulder blades as the hubcaps,
Oh
and
shit,
and a Gundam arm as the back weapon thing, like a swivel cannon.
that's really cool, man. Holy
Bro.
shit, yeah, dude, these are awesome customs.
Well,
Thank
And this is
you.
a
now.
wicked shot. I love this shot, dude.
Well, these shots right here, and that's
I love that
this is
we get
all I can
sound
see.
effects with our pictures tonight.
Dude, I can hear it so loud, so I just want to share it with you guys. But fucking, me and my cousin play Warhammer, like war games, you know, like AT-43 and whatnot. So he
Yeah,
came over, and I converted my big I mean acid rain diorama into a war gaming table, and we used the Tau versus my Imperial fists. And this is a shot from the actual battle we had.
that's
That's
crazy.
cool.
That is really cool, dude. Yeah. Oh, dude,
There we
this.
Sick.
go.
I totally
Yep.
get the war picture vibe off of this, man. This is like,
Right? Look at the
yeah,
ground. Look at the ground right in front of them.
it's
This
just
is
dark.
pitch
Yep.
black.
It's grimy. It's just grimy. It's like,
Yes, grimy as fuck. Like I super jealous of the guys with the expensive cameras that can get in there in the background. It looks 3D and it's all, ethereal and whatnot. And
yeah.
the lighting is perfect. Man, I'm so jealous of all of that, and I wish I can do that kind of work. But I do not want to deviate from the old school, gritty war photography like my shit is, you know?
Yeah.
Like
What
I
I like the
really, really like.
grays and
what's the base truck? What vehicle is that?
Oh, that's an Acid Ray 9 Kylo. And the thing that it's pulling behind it, I took two Wolverine GI Joe batteries, the missile
Oh
batteries, and I
yeah,
threw them
yeah.
on a trailer so they can,
That's
pull
really
a giant battery
cool.
around.
Jason's asking here, are there any special effects done in Photoshop with this?
Yeah, no, that's all
yeah.
real firing.
It's
No,
not it's some real
yeah, I use.
lasers.
Boop, 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 boop. I use the man. Look at that missile taking off with the really dark smoke coming out the trail.
Yeah,
I'm
that's really
super
cool,
yeah.
man.
super proud of that. Anyways, it's Procreate app. If you've ever heard of that, it's a
Procreate.
yeah, it's an Illustrator app on iPad. I
Like
Apple products.
I've heard of procreating, but
Yeah, but it's like
never
most of your stuff is mainly practical. It's just
It
for
is
for some effect.
right, right. It's
So
just as minimal as possible. Like
yeah,
there's a rule in like some sort of group action comic book photography whatever where
ACBA. Yeah,
yeah, and they all want it to be in camera practical, but I'm like,
yeah,
dude, what about lasers? So
yep,
I have to do my little bits here and there, but mostly I try to light it up naturally because I don't want to sit there and illustrate every single photo, I
Lord,
only
yeah.
do the I only do the ones that are actually firing and whatnot,
no,
where there's action involved.
it's called procreate, not procrastinator.
I'm the that's the user is a procrastinator.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, like these, I
yeah,
love
dude.
this shot, dude. That droid is
And
cool.
I
I know
think
that droid's or
acid
acid
rain.
rain.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I was just talking.
No, dude, it
No,
was
you talk. I was
lagging.
just talking.
No,
No, go
I'm
ahead and talk.
sorry.
I was just talking.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Now you go.
I was just gonna say I like that droid, dude. I think it's acid rain.
It's
Yeah,
it's actually Ashley Wood, Robots versus Zombies. Have you guys ever heard of Ashley Wood?
yeah.
Ashley Wood is a Australian artist. He's a painter, and a
Hmm.
Japanese company started making the toys from his work. So that's one of his robots called the Birdie. And yeah, Ashley Wood, man, get into him. Awesome robots. Awesome. It looks just like this. This is could be one of his paintings. So that's the kind of I love him so much. I love everything he does with the robots and the like World War II helmets. I
Yeah.
made a bunch of casualties, and that see how he's missing a leg. The close up of that leg, the close up of that leg is so gnarly on Instagram that I went to Instagram jail and that photo was blocked for like a day. I was like, I had to
Oh
email them
wow.
and be like,
What?
it's not real. They thought it was. I was like real war correspondence and shit.
Oh
Oh
The
wow.
my.
the close
That's
up of
awesome.
that leg is pretty damn gnarly looking. I took the photo when the wash was still wet. So,
Ooh.
oh my god,
Yep.
it looks bloody and burnt off and
Gooey,
goo.
gooey and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Here's another one.
Yeah, there's
Ba-doo.
Shadow Sun. Oh, look at the dice from us playing. See, that's unprofessional. So, anyways,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
this is Commander Shadow Sun. She's the leader of the Tau, and she's that badass where she can strike a
Okay.
pose and fire like that.
That makes sense.
So
Nice.
she's the one that we saw over there hanging out.
Right? Yeah, she's
Okay.
and this is one of their giant mechs, and he's like flying around. Have you guys ever seen Akira, where the bike trails are going
Yeah.
off into the camera? That's what I
Oh,
always do.
awesome.
That I always do that when my mechs are flying around and they got little lights and shit.
That's
Okay.
cool.
I don't know if I pulled it off, but that's what that's supposed to be.
I love that. This shot of the Tau is really
Dude.
awesome too.
Thank you. I the lasers on the older photos of the Tau,
Lasers. Lasers.
lasers are um way more prominent on the older photos. But after watching Dune, how those lasers are almost invisible, but still really
Mm.
deadly. So I took the transparent, I like made it more transparent.
And
I'm like,
Dune has that gray like war feel. Not exactly the Nam, but
yeah,
it
yeah,
has like
yeah,
a darker
Yeah.
gray. You know.
yep,
Well,
messing with the colors.
Ian says what's unprofessional is that you only rolled a two.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think those are the command points I had left, or maybe the hit points.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
love the
imp-
practical
uh,
with your work here, man. Like
Thank you.
it works.
that Imperial Fist dude is dead. He's
Yeah,
so
he got fucked. When
Yeah.
I posted that I got my ass kicked on this Warhammer page, and I posted all these photos, somebody fucking commented. They're like, maybe they wouldn't get their ass kicked if they weren't out in the open like that. Maybe you should go run for cover or something.
that's
I'm like,
hilarious.
bro,
That's just the
sorry.
way it goes. Sorry. And
Hey,
Maybe I
you
said.
know your audience, man.
uh,
Also, I was playing with my cousin, which I have to let him win because he was like, yeah, you always invite me to your house and you always whoop my ass. Like, nice. I just come over to lose. Like he's like fucking all mad about that. So I was like, all right, I guess you can, I won't be so cutthroat. I won't be such a
We
Jason,
good
got
commander.
yeah.
Jason Jensen wants to know, how do you make your rocks? They look great.
I go outside and I grab some rocks. All that tiny gravel is all little rocks, like from outside. I live in Las Vegas, so there's no shortage of desert landscaping that I can carve a handful of.
Fair enough. Another one of getting
Yeah.
blown out. Doof.
Kaboom.
Fucking dead.
Damn, man. They're gonna beat you.
So bad, dude.
But
Oh,
that's how it is. Like I listen to the audio and stuff of Warhammer, and like that, like if you ever listen to it, that's what you vision. Like it's
Yeah,
insane.
dude.
oh yeah, man.
Like
It's the
yeah,
opening to Saving Private Ryan. So, what the hell do
yeah,
we do now,
People
sir?
people running around carrying their arms and shit, like all fucked up shit.
Super.
yeah.
But yeah, some of they're actually, if
Mama.
anybody's interested in the lore of Warhammer, there's some fantastic presentations on YouTube, man. With like,
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
yeah, man, some people really put a lot of love into those lore videos.
And they do the voice and everything. It's like different
Right.
voices for your.
Yeah.
Check this
That
shit out.
Voldemort guy.
It's
That
insane, bro.
that is my favorite figure that Joy Toy has made. It's just fucking awesome.
Oh, now
That's
I gotta get
cool.
one. That's cool.
No, Rad, don't do it. You have to get the whole team.
Yeah, I probably
There's
will.
nothing cooler than that. Zoom, zoom.
That is cool, man. Super, super cool. I know
Oh
that. Yeah,
what?
Oh, and then here's another Imperial Fist.
We're being invaded.
He's lighting her up.
Wow.
Oh, okay, I thought it was a flamethrower.
And the other one smoke his other smoke is his other gun is smoking. It's pretty cool.
That is fucking cool. Here's some gargoyle.
Demona. I know. I'm getting into these gargoyle figures
They're
a
so
couple
good.
years after the fact. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Broadway's my favorite, which I did not know he was gonna be, but he's so fucking sick. Look at that.
Zilla knows all about getting into gargoyles. He's
Yeah,
got broncs.
I do. I
That's gonna make an
do.
So sick.
awesome mount, dude. That Bronx figure. I was like,
Well,
never even.
Yeah.
I'll show you who I'm putting on there because I used the lady I was going to use. I'm using for something else, but put this guy from Morphinauts on there.
Oh yeah, hella. Roger, Roger.
Oh yeah. Oh really?
Could that
That's
be?
I don't
That
know.
looks great.
It's such a weird choice, but it looks
Yeah,
cool.
it is. It's
It's
weird. Well, I
super
was like,
weird choice. Looks
yeah,
perfect.
but it's a cool. Oh, it's gonna be
Is
all
he a,
painted, but
is he a
No.
smart? Is he a smart battle droid, or is he like a dumbass like the rest of them?
well, he's the only one I got that's like really cool. It's from Morphinauts, man. So like,
Oh, it
I
looks
don't know.
really good, man.
Like that's insane articulation.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
and I was like, I need something that articulates really well to mount on him. Like, I'd usually use like a Joy Toy, but I was like, I want to do something different. I haven't used a Morphinauts figure in a while for a paint, so I was like, it's a
Why
good
not?
choice.
Why not?
But yeah, that's the Bronx I got. And then Tone stole the wings.
Oh,
So
Pirates ordered a Bronx too for a mount.
good choice.
Good
Because I
choice.
wanted gargoyles represented in the 118 world, and I
That's,
love bringing 112 stuff
Here's what I did
into 118.
with my Imperial droid. I made him into a mechanic.
oh, that's cool.
Holy cow!
He's got a
Oh, the arm. Oh, he's got a big wrench too.
handyman. Yeah. Yep.
That's wild.
I will fix your toilet.
Actually,
Dude, that's nuts.
in the future, they probably won't have toilets. They'll have like shit disintegrators or something. Just like
Maybe
shit.
the
I will fix
underwear
your
would
shit
just
disintegrator.
your underwear will just catch it and it'll just go away.
It like it
I think
teleports
on
it.
I'm not sure, but I
Oh,
think on
oh.
Star Trek, they just phase your all your shit away out of your body.
Maybe or it just floated out into space. Imagine just
I don't
flying
know.
through space in a ship and then all your windshields is covered with shit.
They just energize just a bunch of shit. I think they beam it onto Ferengi ships.
Hey,
Probably.
that's the fuel here at Amrex Spot. It's dino shit, so it's gamma fuel.
It's to
It
answer your
is. It
question,
is
Angus.
fuel.
It's NECA that makes
NECA.
that Bronx figure. So. But enough
Yeah,
about
NECA,
disintegrating shit. Let's look at some more pictures.
where
The
they're
brute squad, baby.
disintegrating shit.
Those are my Cosmic Legions customs. I made the Brute Squad because Cosmic Legion started on a in a galactic prison. So these are all inmates that were made to bounty hunt most wanted people, kind of like a Suicide Squad type of deal.
Okay,
Except these are a bunch of nobodies, and none of them have powers.
that's cool.
They're mean, bro. That guy's head on the left with the war paint, I think that's the lizard from Spider-Man, something or other.
Oh, don't tell me that. I can't find that figure anywhere. He's so expensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Well, he is now. I don't know. They'll re-release him. It's Hasbro. That's what they do. So yeah,
Word.
we got into some Mystic or
Mythic Legions,
yeah.
baby. Put some respect on that name.
Is that
Mythic, yeah. Did I did like a King Arthur and his 13 paladins type of deal, and this is one of the paladins. Uh he's a mystical knight. He's got he trains under the Merlin of the group, which is this dragonborn wizard guy.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that beast.
I will train you. So, anyways, he taught this guy magic, and he was like, "Don't you dare open a portal to the dragon realm." And look what he's doing.
And he did. He did.
Oh, and he did. What
Fucking
a
kids,
dumbass.
bro.
What a
Well,
dumbass.
it's last resort. Like in my head canon, I'm like, everybody's dead. You killed my master Merlin or whatever the fuck, and so I'm fucking bringing a dragon.
It
So
looks like a painting, man.
It does. It's cool, man. It's really cool.
thank you so much. I also made that background. All these backgrounds are styrofoam that I
That's
just
crazy, dude.
made into
Lo-
things.
I love this robot too. He's
Me
Your
too.
painting and your weathering is
He's so
insane.
badass. Thank you so much. Again, Ashley Wood toys come like this out of the box, so I'm just emulating that, you know.
that's
But this guy's so badass. He's like a crazy rogue droid, you know. His freaking
That's cool.
wires are all look like Cthulhu looking tentacles.
oh yeah, yeah,
He's got
totally.
bandoliers, and I just think of him as punk rock. If you go back into my Instagram where I posted this, it's Rancid playing. So
Oh, that's cool.
that's how fucking punk rock this
Good
robot is.
song choice. And then another one of these pictures of your big father.
Yeah, brr, I love that mech so
Sarcophagus
much.
guys, yeah, walking sarcophagus.
Wow.
Brr.
And then we got scary skeletons.
Yeah, this is a seraphim. You know how the Ark of the Covenant, if you see it behind there, it has two angels looking at each other like
Oh,
this.
okay,
So
yeah,
this is what one of the angels would look like in real life instead of a 4,000-year-old sculpture. You know,
that's crazy, dude.
he's old.
Then they're fighting here. Yeah,
Yeah, this Wakandan's trying to get at that Ark.
that's really cool,
That's
man.
cool.
And you know, this is a freaking cherubim, and he's wields fire. He's super strong and whatnot. So this cat guy has to have some sort of like enchanted armor, enchanted weapons to be able to withstand a hit from an angel and shit.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Oh, and then this, I love this character when I saw the picture of
Thank
her.
you so much. This is from a comic book me and my brother are doing called "We Kill Evil Robots," and it's about two chicks that kill evil robots. This one's based off my girlfriend. My girlfriend looks just like that, except she doesn't have the armor.
Except she doesn't have the armor. All right.
Except she doesn't have the armor. She just won't get in it. Isn't that fucking sick? I'm so sorry, but I love it.
Yeah, no,
I
so
made it because I'm a fan, not because, you know, it's not that I made it and I'm trying to brag. I'm a fan of something, I made it, and I'm like, fuck yeah, and I can see it.
yeah,
If that
that's
That's
makes any
cool.
cool.
sense. Like,
Love
I
the
take
pile
my.
of robots just
Yeah, dude,
standing.
that's all they do. If you go to I have another Instagram page called We Kill Evil Robots. There's tons of drawings from the comic book and all the other characters and
I'm gonna
whatnot.
check that out, man. I'm very intrigued now.
My brother
Yeah.
wanted to call it. Man, that's so sick. Look at her. She's got the orange armor on, right? And that
Yeah.
rigging, the black rigging on her back, transforms into all the weapons. So she could do lasers or
Oh,
swords or whatever she needs to have,
like a real life Green Lantern machine.
like
Like,
a real life Green Lantern machine or Invader Zim's backpack.
hey,
You know,
Really cool.
anything like.
much easier.
Yeah, it's just a transformer on her back. You know.
That's dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Great idea.
Hit that like button, smash it like it owes you money. Just kill it. But yeah, no, that's these are like yeah, such a great design. And then
Yeah,
this
that's
is
the comic book.
art. Yeah, that's the comic book art. So yeah, this is really cool. And then this is their counterpart, is it
Yeah,
not?
this is her partner. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so she's a retired cop that got recruited as a robot killing machine. And the other one is a veteran, a pilot, and a medic. So she's like a hard-nosed cop. The other one's like professional FBI, freaking West Point type of chick. And
Okay.
there's a Puerto Rican chick from the Bronx, like a cop, like no nonsense. Her right arm is robot up to here.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's cybernetic, but the rest of her, she's regular. I mean, she's got cybernetic implants and shit. That's why her eyes are glowing red.
That's cool. The big boot. That's freaking awesome.
Boom. Yeah, my brother, he's writing all of this. He's a huge Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. So he's
Okay.
like,
Nice.
she's like Buffy. You can hit her, and she'll just go, you know, like right back to business. You know, like can't she won't go down.
super.
Now, does he write the stuff before you shoot, or is it the other way around?
He wrote the entire first comic book as an
Okay.
outline, as an outline. He's like, and then they do this, and then they fight this, and then they go here and they fight this. I'm gonna draw all that. Then I give it back to him, and he fills in the word bubbles. Hey, girl, what's up? What you do? You know what I mean? So he can
Yeah.
flesh out the story after that.
Yeah, the pictures are fantastic too.
Okay. So yeah. So you're almost kind of shooting. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a cool
and I'm
idea.
shooting. And yeah, and these toy pics are just me having fun. Has nothing to do with the comic or anything like that. I'm just imagining all the shenanigans they get up to. You know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh man. All right, so anybody go check out his YouTube channel because he's
Same
got this
name.
awesome. I know it's not Christmas, but yeah, check out this awesome Christmas like story. He's got shot with action figures and like effects and stuff. It's really cool, man. I really enjoyed it. So it's this character that's like, I guess Santa Claus, but like a complete badass.
Yeah, he's it's a I'm a huge history buff and I got into Viking lore. So I was
Dead
like, dude,
man.
what if huh?
I just said dead man. Dead man's
Oh
here.
yeah, cheers, bro. So I got into Viking lore and I was like, dude, what if when Charlemagne's forces were converting the Vikings from pagan to Christianity, what if in the middle of that turmoil, like a unit of soldiers went up into the woods and ran into this ancient frost elf? And they went into the woods to grab a bunch of kids from the village to conscript them into their new soldiers. And when this ancient elf heard the villagers like screaming and crying that their kids were being taken, he went down and handled that so the kids wouldn't have to go to war. And instead, he put like a little wooden toy carved by him and for the kids instead of them going to war. He was like, here, worry about this, play with a toy. So he's the origins of Santa Claus, and then those 1,000 years later, the myths grew into Santa Claus.
Yeah, you'll have to check it out on his YouTube channel. I watched it. I was like, it was fun, man. And then we got some more of your
Awesome.
Cosmic
legions.
Legions.
Yeah, the old cosmic legions.
Yep, more Brute Squad members.
Yeah,
That's all custom greens painted on that guy's neck and hands to match his head.
oh, that's really cool. And then we got some. This is your wizard, dude, that you were talking.
Yep.
That's
Yes,
great.
sir.
Yeah, I love the effects. Your shots are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, this thing, I was like, yeah, fuck
Oh
yeah.
yeah, my Thunder
That's
Lizard.
really cool. Yeah.
Cosmic Legions look great riding on dinosaurs. There's all those guys back there on their own dinosaur. I mean, I
Oh,
call them
wow.
Thunder Lizards because
See,
they're
that's
so
why you don't have any space,
so
man. This
small.
is insane.
I know.
112 is
All
hard
that
to.
super. All that is sold though. I rotated out
Oh,
because
okay.
I will be absolutely buried if I kept everything I made.
No shit.
Brad's like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Hey, I try, man. I sold all those He-Man figures, so at least I'm moving forward, man.
Hello.
You took a little step. You did.
I did.
You went back with way more stuff, but it's
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's also true.
That is so funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I love your outdoor shots here too. They got their little
Thank you
camp. So
so
this is
much.
like now that knowing that you're in Vegas, this is like your backyard
Yeah,
practically.
this is right up the street. It's looking at Sunrise Mountain, and I just went out there one morning. You got to go out in the morning, like golden hour, like see all the shadows
yep,
on the mountain.
Yeah.
So you
yep.
got to go out there at this point in time, and then it's easy to get beautiful shots after that. I didn't do
Or at
anything. I
night,
put
or at
Yeah,
night, sunset or sun up, man. They're both
right.
really good.
So I didn't
And
do
you,
anything else but put the figures there and shoot. Look at that background. Everything's
that's fun,
gorgeous like
man.
that on yeah. The caption on this is super dope. They totally milk dinosaurs.
They do here. Only one dinosaur gets milked, guys. It's not that hard to believe, okay?
Ugh.
Y'all be crying when that Dino Milk merch comes out. I think I
This is
sent the
great.
stuff to Rad.
This is
That's how
So
great.
almond milk is
I'm
made.
gonna drink some dino milk. Ugh.
I just want to bring dinosaurs into my story, and you guys just gotta let it live and breathe. That's all. All right, for the 100th time, Adonis Rex. She had all. She has a cocktail of all different things. So she was
Right.
invisible, so she could possibly have
Easily.
babies and be milked. That's all I'm
They
saying. So that's
they
how we get our
needed
milk here.
they needed mammalian DNA to fill in those blocks.
We don't know.
I know.
So
That's
yes,
how it
so
happened.
here
So the scientists,
they get milk. I
so
Yeah.
know it
this,
sounds crazy, but I want dinosaurs in my world, and I'll do anything. Their poop here that turns into fuel, and if you come here, you get free fuel. Like it's great.
so they're
Yep.
sitting there,
So
and they're like engineering dinosaurs. So there's 4 scientists. So I get this straight. They get this dinosaur built DNA, and you're like, you know what this dinosaur needs, guys? They're like, what, bro?
nipples.
Fucking
Titties.
nipples. It needs nipples.
Lactate.
Hey,
High five.
I got like a little milker and everything. I gotta finish that. I gotta
What's
put the
that?
signage up. It's all done. But
Little milker. Little
If they
milker.
yeah, I
used
took like there's like a dollar store LED little clamp light. Well, the sucky cups on the bottom. God, I cut that part and I put a tube on it, and yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's whatever, man. Damn it.
I say go for it. I say go for it.
Oh,
The dinosaurs on Jurassic Park are not animals; they're movie monsters. So go
I'll
for it.
have it done next Friday. We'll look at it. How about that? I'll try to get her
Yeah,
done.
I'm
She's
down.
big.
I'll give you credit, but
And
yeah, we
have
should
like
make
a
shirts. We need to make shirts.
have
I
like a
got
Including
the
big have like a big Daisy Duke, big titty blonde doing it. You know, like a milkmaid chick.
yeah. There you go. A milkmaid.
well the
There's plenty.
leader is actually she's like an elf, and she's in the dark Death Troopers. They run it because like
Oh,
MRAC
word.
spot is kind of like shore trooper colors and stuff. I use a lot of shore troopers. So I also have Death Troopers. So they're ran by who's the guy with the hair and the white cape and the
Oh,
Krennic.
that narrows it down.
Krennic.
Krennic,
Yeah,
yeah.
Krennic. Yeah, Krennic is like he runs the milking area, the dino milking area,
You
and then
guys are not
she's like the
milking it.
and she,
Milk it
yeah, and then
faster.
she's the captain. I got helicopters, so I want to bring in like helicopters. I also have like a bunch of ships. I just want to bring it all together to make sense. So like they're making local deliveries with the milk, so they don't need fast ships. They can just use helicopters.
Guys on bikes, dino milk.
They have tons of lube and Amrak spot to milk their dinos with the suckies and tubes and all.
Oh my
Because in my
god.
world, P Diddy is free, so we have tons of babies over here. I'm
Oh my
kidding.
god. I can see it now.
Oh my
Dino
god.
freak off.
Dino freak out. Yeah, freak out.
Dino
Yep.
freak off. Woo, woo.
I had to make it weird. All right, yeah, great picture, man. I really like the natural lighting.
Dude, it's so good. Look how big the moon was that day. Um,
That's really cool. It looks fake, man. Like it really does.
yeah, I
Like it's
made it.
so
I put that moon
nice.
there.
I mean, no, because it's so nice. You know what I mean? Like,
Ow, ow.
Oh, Adrian made it out just in time for the dino milking goodness here.
milk it good.
I didn't hear that.
Jesus.
It's got a weird
Here's that
connection.
that Skyhawk again. This thing's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Those robots in the middle of the desert, they're like nuclear powered super weapon robots, and human beings have long been dead, so they are still powered up and roaming the desert wastelands, just meeting each other by happenstance and exchanging data from back in the day when there used to be wars. That's why they're all
So what's the
rusted out.
sound? What's the sound on this one?
You're cutting out, buddy. I didn't hear any of that.
Oh, I said, what's the sound that this one makes?
Oh, I think his signal's breaking up a little bit here.
Oh
But remember,
no!
oh, he froze. But yeah, remember.
Unless it's me. Am I the only one on?
Oh no, you came on. Just came
Can
back
anyone hear
on.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
can
Yeah,
hear
so
you
this
now.
is a moving photo. All I did was pan with my hand the toy, and I click.
That's
that's
cool. Like
cool.
a real pan. Remember, everyone, send the hashtag Dino Suck Off over to Deadman1. Oh,
uh,
I think we've lost the connection.
yeah, I think is he freezing up on you too, Zilla?
yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's freezing up a bit. But how about skeletons that are snakes too?
Ooh, oh my. That's insane. Now, is this boss fight? Or no? Legions. Boss
It's
fight.
it's legions maybe with a custom snake tail. I don't know. Did they make a snake person in legions?
No, but I don't know. Yeah, they do. It must be Legions.
I don't know. We lost Sig for a second there, so just the two of us checking out
We will
toys on
make it.
the internet. There he goes.
Just the two of us.
You
Yeah,
can
because I
make
have.
it if we try.
Because I got this right here. This is a hack, but that's
That's
not
Here
a
he goes.
hack, right?
that's awesome.
Oh, she's one of the champions for my arena. She's one of the champ. That's her
Ooh,
championship belt.
champion of what? Being fucking ugly?
Hey, no, she fought people to death. She's like the deathmatch champion. So
I
you
would
don't have many of those.
I would die from looking at her. But yeah, we were checking out your skeleton snake lady here, man, or whatever. Oh, did we lose him again? I think he cut out again. Womp womp.
No.
Oh, there he's back now. There you are.
Hey.
Hello.
Sick Gorgon, I'm here.
All right. Cool.
Uh,
I thought
Are
we
you
lost.
lost
sure?
you again. I'm here. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys could hear me.
Yeah,
If you
we
can
can
hear
hear
me,
you.
put a. Okay, good. So yeah, this is a snake alien tail, popped into a Mythic Legion's skeleton. So you know the xenomorph
Ooh.
snake alien? Yeah, it's perfect for a
Yeah.
bone, for a long vertebra.
You just
Vertebra.
got parts everywhere, man, don't you?
Oh yeah, these are all
Oh man.
just tools, you know, like drawing tools, like a pencil or whatever. These are all just different tools. Sometimes it sucks when I have a great idea where I have to destroy a whole perfectly good toy, but you
Yeah.
know, it's worth it. Look at that shit.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got
Yeah.
this fucking bastard.
Yeah, he's fucking badass, dude. The lore on that's a Mythic Legion's knight with a custom head from my buddy Corey. He gave me this at Legion's Con 23, and I had it forever. And I when I got this Valiant Knight, I was like, yes, that dude's going on there. He's the lore on this guy. He was a lord or noble who got sent to hell by mistake. So
Mm.
he went on a quest to leave hell, and this is him on the quest. So he doesn't want to go back to hell. So he's got to go kill the guy who was actually supposed to be there. He went there instead of the actual guy that was,
That's
Oh,
wild.
that,
okay.
you know what I'm
So,
saying? So the
yeah.
demons were expecting one noble, got a different noble. This guy was like, please let me go get the right guy. I hate it here. so,
Right,
so
okay,
he,
sure. What's one soul for another? And then we got
right.
your
Well, they really want that other guy because he's a bastard, and this guy's not. This guy's a good guy. He just happens to be a demon by mistake, you know.
it
That
happens.
Um,
sucks. That's
It happens.
bad luck. That's real bad luck.
that would suck, bro. That would suck so bad.
But yeah,
Man.
love this shot too.
This is also during that game with me and my cousin.
Yeah, no, that's and that concludes
Again with the
our
little lights heading off the back from his
Awesome, man.
eyeball and whatnot.
yeah, that's a you got a dope collection, a lot of
So
like
much
mad
fun.
skills for customizing, dude. Like that was fucking awesome.
Really good.
Thank you.
And we want to
I love doing it, you know. It's so much fun. It's my favorite kind of art.
well, thanks for showing off. I can't wait for you to get that Mythic Legions dragon and remake your entire setup. We'll
You
definitely
and me both. You and me both.
be a lot of fun.
It does suck. It does suck waiting on pre-orders, but when you got like a 2 year wait or whatever, I'm old enough to know that I don't want those years to hurry up. Life is super short. I can wait those 2 years chilling. Thank you, Jason. So you
Very
know what I'm
All right.
saying?
talented.
It makes
And
fucking.
and and Jason, he's like the Michael Jordan of this shit. So if he's saying you're talented,
Oh really? Oh man,
I
that's
think
fucking
so.
Yeah,
awesome.
check.
In my eyes, that's my opinion.
I'm
Yeah, you
with
gotta
you.
check his stuff out. He does like
I
crazy shit
will.
too.
I mean, I probably follow him every time somebody's like, "Hey, you should check this guy out." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" I go right to their page. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm following this guy," because of course
Oh, and
I.
what's your YouTube one more time so everyone gets it?
This one, my YouTube.
Yeah,
It's the
your
same.
YouTube.
Sig Toy Arts. Sig Toy Arts on Instagram and YouTube.
Okay,
That's
Sig Toy
awesome.
Yeah,
Arts.
I
All
thought
right.
that'd make it
Well,
easier. That's why I changed it from Area 42 to Sig Toy Arts, so people can find me
uh,
anywhere.
all
Okay.
right.
Facebook is just Sig Henriquez, which it's all connected.
Oh, do you have all the links on your Instagram then? Sort of, maybe.
I don't have any links now. I just it automatically shares to Facebook.
Hey, Rad,
But I
before we jump into the next segment, can I
okay.
ask the chat a question? Is this Joy Toy, the this guy right here, the
she's badass.
Gecko, is this a guy piloting this because of the arms, or is it just one mech? Let me
Robot,
know
a
in the
robot,
comments.
a
Is
robot.
this a
I think
full
that's a guy.
robot?
I think it's a
I think
You
that's
robot.
a
think?
guy with the arms. I think. I'm
Because in
not I'm
some
not
of
a
the
hundred.
shots, on the box, it looks like when he's punching, the robot's doing like reacting to the movements of the little hands. So
Right.
I don't know.
Who knows? I just don't know for sure, but most of the time when you see tiny hands like that, that's where the actual human put his arms
So there
in.
should be a pilot
I
for
just
it.
don't know.
So,
We'll have to consult the
Yeah,
creator, man.
that's a pilot. Those are the pilot's actual hands. But again, I just don't know for certain. I'm just going off of the what usually happens.
We're just making shit up at this point. So who knows? Who knows?
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it
We're
looks
just making
great
shit up.
in their shot. So I mean,
I've got the
Badass.
other one. I've got the green and brown one. I like him. He's fucking
I
awesome.
think this one might be a little bit bigger than that one,
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah.
like
I
wider.
I almost bought that one, but gotta frickin' behave sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Well, speaking of not behaving, we're gonna go into our last segment of the show, so I get to roll this
I'm gonna go
reel
grab a
once
water
more.
real quick
Yeah,
while
man,
you
and
guys
we
spin.
have the first three races set up, so we start those next Friday, the 18th, and then yeah, here we go. Before Zilla makes me zoom in on us cameras. Dude, this StreamYard is doing some crazy crap right now.
As the world fell, each of us in our own way was broken. It was hard to know who was more crazy, me or everyone else.
I want a death
Right
race.
up. Actually, I'd probably throw you in there at the end, man. There's no saying we can't add people down the road. We got Marvelous is popping by a little late, but hey, what's going on? Think Tank, yeah, man.
What up, bro?
Dope entries. So we have the first 3 races
That's
set up
badass,
next
Zilla.
Friday. Yeah, that is pretty dope.
That's
we're, doing,
nuts.
we're doing sound effects tonight, so yeah.
That's wizard, man.
There you
Thanks,
go.
man.
That's pretty cool.
I
Cheers.
love that. That's way cooler. See? I think that's way cooler. That's way Death Race, man. That's perfect for this. Why aren't you in this?
I'm
Yeah,
slipping through the
exactly.
cracks. Oh.
You gotta
Hey,
jump in this race.
it's crack slipper. You can't help it.
I'm
Man.
a
Crack
crack
slipper. Dude, it's a musical now. But so our first race, we're gonna try and get through like 2 or 3 an episode or whatever. So we're gonna be bringing on Tone helped us out with a little bit of the battle plan here, and then we're gonna bring on Fat Red Foo is gonna be our game master next week, and we will see who wins. But the first matchup next week is going to be Lord of Thane versus Starboy Station. So that's gonna be our first match. So the winner of these
Right.
races goes on to the next round, then we rematch everybody up. So our second race next week is going to be Fat Red Foo versus Think Tank Toy. So that'll be a pretty nice.
Nice.
And then the last race will be not that picture. It will
That
be
Think Tank toy shit is sick, bro.
Yeah, dude. So we got Devastation Station and David Dunn will be going.
Wow.
And David Dunn was my inspiration for mine. So
yeah, he did a great job.
All these vehicles are crazy.
Yeah, man. So yeah, with the system is actually like Tone helped a lot with it and Fat Red Face. So the system it looks good. It looks good to me. We're gonna do a dry run before the show, but no, it'll be fun. Everybody's gonna have a good time. So you can tune in and see if you win or not, man. And then yeah, so the grand prize is a $100 gift card from Amazon in your currency. So there you go. That's a lot, man. That's like $2,000 if in Canadian.
That's like $1 million, guys. All you gotta do is watch and see if you win.
Yeah, man.
It's like $1 billion on that Penguin Island.
Yeah.
Hey, did the chat say anything about the Gecko? Does it a piloted? I think Sig's right.
Little arms. That's how you can spy there's a dude in there.
Usually,
again, I don't know for sure.
As soon as Marvelous got here, no one cared what you said. So.
If it's not,
oh wow,
if it isn't like that, they're stupid.
I don't see anything. Oh, small hands. Oh, like robot.
Marvelous is so much cooler than me. All the attention went to him. I see how it is.
It's just how it works sometimes, Zilla.
Hey.
Death race.
Death race. But yeah. Anyways, that brings us up. Well, yeah, we had a good show.
How does the game work? How do you know? How do you gain?
It's all based on like tabletop gaming. So.
Oh, okay.
There's gonna be like hazards and like different roles and like. Yeah.
Awesome.
So, but I called in some experts to help us out with that one. So we're gonna get that rolling next week. We got a game master. I don't think he wants to be called Grandmaster Skidmark, so we'll have to come up with a different name. So we won't call him that. He can come
Grand
up with
Wizard. That'd be cool.
The Grand. Oh, you don't want to call anyone a Grand Wizard in this day and age, man. What are you talking about?
How about the not so grand?
The not so grand wizard. But yeah, I want to thank you a lot. Thanks for coming on the show tonight, Zig. It was awesome. We'll have you back on again.
Yeah, man. Amazing. Like Jason said, talented. Like you should sell merch that just says you should sell merch that just says talented.
It says biatch.
But yeah, so anyways, you can catch us next Friday. We're starting the death race. Remember T Public right now, they're having a sale, so you can get over there and get some of our merch, some Zilla merch, some Rad Toy stuff. WMC, go check it out. And yeah,
Amrex Spot merch.
Yeah, you can get a little bit of Amrex Spot love in there. So yeah, until next time, have fun, build on, and everybody take it easy. Cheers.